Hey, yo, listen, man. Let me talk my shit for a minute. This is the one on Miss Thanksgiving DJ Drama. We on some A-Town shit.
Hello. What's going on, y'all? Shelby. Hey, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? It's a cloudy day. It is a cloudy day. Cloudy day. I cannot stand my city. What y'all doing, chilling? Happy Friday, lady. What are you doing on this Good Friday? It's cloudy. It's no sun.
Black wood stock. Hold on.
This one of them old fluky days. It's a fluky day.
Black wood stock.
These people moving slow as hell.
For real. You got injection.
Yeah, that's why I want to put it out ASAP, man.
Shit, we might want to put it out today then.
Shit, I'm over there. I got you.
Hello. I had to let me try to see if I got everything before I leave this place. I be leaving stuff at my desk, and then when I call back, the security part done closed up everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm got them finna go in.
Eskimo, the coolest DJ in the world.
Look around at the round table. Win, nigga. I know keys.
Come on, y'all. I mean, like, damn, it's only a stop sign. It's stopping you guys.
Cause I know keys.
What's up, bro?
I just left Puerto Rico with Evan, Samantha, and Alicia. Cause I know keys. I got 5 different cars. Nigga, I got 5 different bras. Cause I know keys. They like, oh my.
It ain't even a damn stop sign.
Every time I'm showing all my pieces. Cause I know keys. I'm a motherfucking genius.
Y'all know me, I be chilling.
I was gonna be modest.
I think I'm gonna give me a bottle of wine today. I'm not sure.
Put the pull up in the
I gotta pull up to this place so they don't piss me off. I don't think he gonna piss me off though. I just be trying to be on a flat narrow with people.
The coolest DJ in the world.
Talking with the straight face, nigga ain't smiling. See what I'm doing, we mix it and balloon it. Still on top of that thing, you know we done perfumed it. I had to take a 5 out there, charge your extra 5 for driving her. You talking about the squares, I know how to get rid of them. That's 1,000 girls a year. Have to weigh it up for you to scale. Cause I know keys. I just left Puerto Rico with Evan, Samantha, and Alicia. Cause I know keys. I got 5 different cars. Nigga, I got 5 different bras. Cause I know keys. They like, oh my G. Every time I'm showing all my pieces. Cause I know keys.
Yeah, that was that brand new single by your boy Future. It's the morning man with the plan. It's OG Reefer Chiefer. It's Black Woodstock. Roll up, cut up, snout up, drink up, sip up, shoot up, lick it up, but don't throw up, cause that ain't what's up. It's about the hippie experience, you dig? It's 420.5 on your FM dial. Got Snoop on the phone line, checking in for my man Esco. What's happening, Snoop? What up, doggy dog?
DJ Esco, Snoop, Lion, Black Woodstock, you know what it is, right in your face. Yeah, man.
Got another guest from Woodstock checking in. What's up, Luda?
What up, man? You got Ludacris right here checking in live from London. I heard they got cases of Conjure Cognac down in Black Woodstock. So tell DJ Esco.
Hey, did y'all see that video on Puffy beating up that lady like that? He dragged this lady. I don't think I've ever in my life. Now, have I fought a dude before? Yes, I have. But I ain't never had no black eyes. I've never had a man to jack me up and sling me to the ground. I was just like, he treated this girl like she was a piece of shit. Like, and then he took and kicked her. I was like, this motherfucker Puffy going down. Puffy ass is going down. I cannot believe he did that. But see, what the fuck? A lot of people don't really understand that. Them dudes, man, they be snorting that coke. They be high, and they be what you say? Shelby said, hold on, Shel. Yes, that's a shame. The way, yes, and then he beat her. He like literally beat her. But you know, these rappers and these stuff, and even, you know, like people on the street. I've never gotten high, you know what I'm saying? I always thought that, have I tried to smoke weed before? Yeah, but that shit don't work for me. I can't get into that. I can't smoke the cigars. Hookah, I had to learn how to smoke that because that's what that was my lounge. That's my lounge. That's what I sell. And I got to know how to tell the customers what flavor if they don't know what flavor. You know what I'm saying? I had to get into that, and I was really reluctant to do that, but I did. So I don't smoke it on a regular, that's for sure. So I've never ever been on drugs or never tried drugs or anything like that. So and then it make this statement. I was somewhere today and my face is very recognizable. I wasn't mad at the dude or anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, they know certain things. They know when a motherfucker lying or when a motherfucker telling the truth. And then you have people, they're just in their mind about certain shit because they want to throw salt on my name or fuck me up. So he said to me, he said, can I say, so he said, I know who you are. And y'all know how I am. I usually be in my mode like, nigga, get the fuck. But I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, so he said, is it okay? Can I say your name? So I said, you can say my name. Can you pronounce my name? You can say my name, because a lot of people don't know how to pronounce my name. They pronounce it as, they'll say extortion or Porsche or some shit like that. So he said, extortion, I'm going to be the man. I'm going to be a man that I am going to tell. He said, I always said if I ever saw you, I was going to tell you this. He said, for somebody to be online saying that you have HIV, he said, you the most healthiest, prettiest skin, nice teeth, pretty shape broad I ever seen to say they got HIV. And y'all know what I did? gave that brother a hug. I shook his hand and I gave him a hug. I said, you know what? Thank you. I told him, I said, thank you. I really appreciate that. What you say? It's Princess Extortion Real 100. I'm gonna be on there Sunday. I'll be on my YouTube Sunday. So I said to him, y'all, I said, you know what? Thank you so much, my brother. He said, and you know, I like your strength about it, because a lot of people, somebody saying that to them, you know, on live or whatever, they would have crashed out. I said, it's nothing for me to crash out about. It's nothing for me to, I most definitely ain't crying, because it's not true. So you're not, you know, it's a toss-up. I said, and some people got to understand, when people do that to people, you know what I'm saying, that's their intentions, to make you fail, or to make you look like, you know, something like that is really going on, or to destroy you, or to hurt you. I said, now what I said to the other party, it was very true, because that's why he came back, you know what I'm saying, he came back with those those incriminating things. He think that was going to, thank y'all for the hundreds and the hearts, those incriminating things, you know what I'm saying, because people like to feel as though if they say those type of things to you, that's going to torment you, or, you know, derive you, or make you feel bad, or make you feel shame. I said, I tell people all the time, these people have nothing on me. They don't know my personal business. So for a person to think that they can get to me with some shit like that, no. I said, and that's damn near the worst you can say to a person. But for me, you can't get to me with that shit. You can't get to me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been in jail with all type of people. You know what I'm saying? When I first went to prison, they didn't even think I was from DC, because I had hair, my skin, and my teeth. So, you know, that shit right there don't even kick on me. Nobody in prison could ever tell you they seen me go to the infirmary to get medication for shit. Even when they took me, you know what I'm saying, they were saying, people were saying that I wasn't sleeping, or I sleep all day and, you know, I be up all night, and they was trying to give me some sedatives and shit. I didn't want that shit. But nobody ever seen me go to the infirmary for shit when I was in prison. So for me to have somebody, I don't even know this brother, but for me to have somebody walk up to me on the street and say that to me, that meant a lot. Deuces. That meant a lot, you know what I'm saying? But for me, y'all know me. I'm not letting that shit, you ain't got no paperwork. Then they said, try to put some paperwork up or whatever. Man, come on, man. For real. But I got a surprise, though. I'm going to hold it. I got a surprise. But y'all, like, I tell people, man, this world now, we love you. I love you. I love y'all, too. I love y'all, too, Black. I tell people, man, I was in my lady for 9.5. I had to do feds and state. So, you know, I tell people all the time, man, if you allow people in your space that you know are trying to consume your soul and trying to hurt you, you only hurt yourself. You let them win. These people can't win. You know, they can't win with me. They can't win with me. You can't throw lies and stones and shit at me and mine, because we know it's not true. Only the truth hurts the real. Only the truth can break you. Only the truth can make you cry. Only the truth can have you, you know, going this way and that way and that way. And you know what I'm saying, you taking everything that's been thrown at me, and y'all know it, everything that's been thrown at me, I stood up for it. I answered it. I spoke on it. She said, hello. I spoke on it. I didn't say, you know, no comment, or I ain't answering that. Nah, you bring something to me that you feel that's something about me, I'm going to address it with you, because I have nothing to hide. What's not your motherfucking business, it's not your business. But if it's a lie, it's a lie, and I'm going to address it and stamp it. If I did have something like that, would I be addressing it? It would be the truth, and I would be like, okay, my nigga, you got that. You telling the truth. But I'm not going to let somebody throw some shit on me like that I know is not true. That don't make sense to me. Fuck. And maybe I probably would be balled up in a motherfucking corner if it was true. But I don't know, because it's not true. When you know who you are, what anyone says doesn't matter. 100s. You are absolutely right. 100s. 100. That's what I'm glad you said that. I tell people that shit all the time. All the time. You can't break a real person. You can't. You can't. And when somebody feels as though you say something to them and they got to come back at you and that type of way and attack you, you already let the people know whatever that person said about you is absolutely true, because you're trying to bring up lies on these people. So, you know, it is what it is. I just laugh and I keep smiling, be laughing. You know, and he said, if somebody would have said something like that about me, he said, I think I'd have been probably over. I said, but if somebody would have said something like that about you, is it true? Would it have been true? He said, no. I said, and that's why I'm the way I am. The fuck I look like. Can't bring up one nigga, and I ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. I done slept with a couple of dudes in DC. I have. I'm no angel. You understand? What's up, sis? I'm no angel. But the ones that I have slept with, they ain't said shit. And if something like that was really going on with me, they most definitely would have came up and said, shit, he telling the truth. Or they would have called me up and said, Starsha, look here, I'm going to have to put this out on you. Or they'd have been put it out. Y'all know niggas don't hold nothing. Y'all know these niggas around here don't hold shit. So if somebody, that's what I said, if you got all this information on me and you feel as that, go find, what you do is go find one of them niggas that I slept with and ask them, is they sick? Ask them, is anything wrong with them from fucking with me? Ask them. Nigga, and I ain't trying to be fun. I'm the most cleanest bitch around this motherfucker. I don't play all that shit. I don't play all of that. So where did I get it from? What nigga did I give it to, or what nigga gave it to me? Since, you know, it's a lot, you know, and he was saying that, you know, the dude, he was in the store with me. He was like, good afternoon, beautiful queen. Hello, thank you. He was saying that. He said, those are the things that I said to myself, too. He said, I done heard some stuff about you. I ain't gonna lie. I heard you crazy. I heard you get down. I heard you don't be playing. I heard you, you know, you do your jail time. I heard you do the hammers. He said, I heard a lot of shit. He said, but that shit right there, he said, I've never heard no nigga, man, what's understood don't need to be explained. 100. He said, I heard, like, he said, but when that shit came, he said, I was like, man, nah, this man, you know, these people here just trying to make an assumption, you know, putting shit on her to take the light off of them. And that's what people do. I don't do that. If I have a problem with you, yeah, I get on social media, I might address a motherfucker, but trust me, they done said something, and I'm saying something back. And after I done said what I say, I'm done with it. I'm gone. I'm not dragging the situation on. And see, when you drag the situation on with people, you allow other people to look and say, damn, apparently what these people over here say about them people must be true, because they just keep going on and 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 on. Nah. But y'all, you know, this world, man, I seen a lot of shit. I be seeing a lot of shit online, man. I just be like, man, these people out here fucked up, like, for real. I have to, you know, I have to sit down sometime. And my uncle was 85 years old. And my uncle used to be a pimp down 11th Street. And I go to him a lot, and I be like, Uncle Slim, man, he be like, listen here. This shit ain't nothing like when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing like when you was growing up. He say, these people here live in a whole different area. And for you, because he know me, he said, for you not going to adjust to this shit. You going to be who you are. You going to stand for what you know, and you going to go for what you know. He said, these people here are not, they not clarification type people. They can't clarify shit. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. You already on the end. They about to pull your ass over all the way over there. Go ahead. So he said, you know, Starsha, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, he said, people just don't understand. You built up a whole brick house, man. He said, that they have no idea of where you really came from. You built from a whole brick house. These people they'll never get you. Now, you're not gonna, nobody, you know what I'm saying? I tell this to any woman, man. Nah, for real. They ghetto and don't know it's a difference between gangster and ghetto. 100. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Hello, thanks. A pimp down 11th Street. Exactly. 11th Street Northwest. So, you know, you're absolutely right. So, you know, and he be like, it's not, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to adjust, nor are you going to fold for that shit. So, what's up, bro? I see you on here. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And I told him, I said, I just can't. I wasn't bored up. I wasn't really bored up with a bunch of niggas that like the backbite. I wasn't bored up with a bunch of people that can't clarify themselves or can't be real with themselves. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I'm not going to grin and laugh with you, because I feel as though grinning and laughing with you is putting me behind. It's not putting me ahead. And whatever I'm doing, the game or whatever I'm doing, it's not putting me ahead. So if I gotta be around people that I gotta fake with, I'm not moving ahead. I can't be around nobody that I gotta fake with. That's that sucker shit. Exactly. I can't be around people that I gotta fake with. If I gotta fake that I like you, then what the fuck am I saying about myself? That I'm a fake bitch? Because if I'm faking with this person, I'm fake too. I just can't. And I don't like to be around people like that. I can't, because I'm not comfortable. I'm not going to be successful in whatever I'm doing. I'm not going to be great. I'm not going to help you with shit. And it's just going to fuck me all up all around. Because then it's making you fake. Exactly. Facts. Yes. So I'm not a fake. You can call me a bitch all day. I call myself one. I'm not a fake bitch. I can't. If I ain't got no money, I ain't got none. If I'm fucked up, I'm fucked up. If I had HIV, I would have HIV. I don't. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm throwing that in there because people, I want other people to understand. When people throwing shit at you like that, and you know for sure that that's not you and not where you at, don't let them take you, man. Because that's the demeanor. They're trying to take you. They're trying to call themselves an embarrassment. You can't embarrass me about a motherfucking thing. Especially some shit that I know is not true. You can't embarrass me. And see, people like to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you embarrass them, they go, I'm gonna embarrass this motherfucker back. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm no angel, because I say I get online and I curse a motherfucker out. But trust me, they done said something to me. But when I do it that one time and I'm done with it. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. So when you see a person keep going back and forth and dragging it on, apparently whatever I said or whatever somebody said really hurted them. And it was really the truth. So I tell y'all, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit can't take me nowhere. It's not gonna make me a failure in my life. It's not gonna make niggas stop liking me. It's not gonna stop me from getting no money in my pocket. It's not hit a nerve. Exactly. It ain't even hit a nerve. Never hit a nerve. They trying. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people, man. I done seen motherfuckers actually let motherfuckers make them cry, trigger them to do all type of shit. You can't fuck with me in that way. I'm built different. I'm built very different. I'm built very, very, very different. So I be telling people, like, it's not about, sometimes it's about the maturity of the person, but then for real, it's about the person. Like she said, when you know yourself and you know what you are and who you are, can't no motherfucking body take that from. They can't stop nothing. None of that shit. That shit eventually does not matter. You don't see that. I don't see that shit. That shit done went across my motherfucking head. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't. Because I'ma stand tall. Yo, not today. I'ma stand tall on mine at all times until the day Allah said it's time for my little ass to get in the casket and lay on down and go on to heaven and breathe over there. Other than that, I'm good as a motherfucker. But y'all people, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of people. But I was saying also, like, these dudes, man, they get on these drugs and, you know, they snorting dope and taking pills and shit like that, like Puffy and them celebrities and shit, man. And they get, you know, it's like a trigger for them, like some type of fucking demon person. Because I've seen a person do that. I've seen a person, they're all right, you know what I'm saying, when they not high, they're fine, they all right. Soon as they get high, man, that's a total different motherfucker, man. Like a total different, like you would be looking like, damn, what the fuck? This nigga was just cool. He just turned into a total different person. So, you know, and that go for Puffy and them. You know what I'm saying? If he, I don't know if that man's sleeping with men. You know what I'm saying? I got another situation about this sleeping with men shit. So I don't try to throw that on other men. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's sleeping with men. But if he raped them dudes like that and did that shit to them dudes, he was stoned out of his motherfucking mind. I'm going to tell you that. He was stoned out of his mind. He was high as shit. High as Rebecca around that bitch. She was high. And you know, it came to time like that Whitney Houston shit. Now they trying to say that somebody beat her. She was beaten and then put her in the tub and drowned her. You know, that could be true. Somebody wanted to kill her. I don't know, you know, in that, you know, now you know, I'm going through the little rapping shit or whatever with my son or whatever the case may be. But my son don't want to be all that. He ain't trying to be highlighted like Jay-Z and all that. He just want to do his little music, get a couple of dollars for his money, and he going on to the next step. You know what I'm saying? Because that music industry street is fucked up. So, you know, I see that, you know, they had they was talking about the Illuminati shit. You know what I'm saying? The Illuminati and people that was for them Illuminati, they would kill them and die. You had to sacrifice your kids and all type of bullshit. Now they coming with these niggas, you know, the gay shit with all these men. And Soulja Boy is the funniest. I don't know if y'all seen that, the white boy, and they talk about he slept with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy and that motherfucker saying, y'all crazy as shit. I'm about to sue all y'all motherfuckers. But he had a good attitude about it. That's what counts. He had a good attitude about it. And by him having that good attitude, that shit ain't true. And I don't believe it's true either. I really don't. I believe that white boy is clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? He trying to make a little name for himself. He clout chasing. And he picked Soulja Boy to do it. People doing a lot of shit out here, man. People, and it's about to get serious out this motherfucker. I'm hearing Mayor Bowser taking away people. They moved them people down there from at the park. They had the campsite for the park and the tents and shit. And they went down there and cleaned that shit up. Where the fuck is y'all gonna put all these people? Like, for real, where the fuck is y'all gonna put? Then they talking about they open the housing list back up. Like, man, it's a lot of shit. So y'all, I'm ready. Y'all get ready for this summer. Then I don't know if y'all read, somebody sent me something. Man, they locked up 21 people, man, for fentanyl, guns, trafficking, and some other shit. But this time, they had motherfucking warrants for, I think, 14 to 21 people houses from DC to Maryland. Man, this shit is getting crazy. I had them running my house 2 times in my life, and there will never be a third one. The first time they ran in my house, they had a warrant for my motherfucking uncle. That was back in 1992. The second time they ran in my house was in 2008, 8. They had a warrant for me. Never again. I don't fuck with them people, because when they come to run in your house, if y'all ain't never had y'all house ran into, them motherfuckers, the warrant say come and get one thing. These motherfuckers come, they tear your door up. If you don't open your door and voluntarily let them in, they tear your motherfucking door up. Instead of them just go to where they think or wherever the snitch told them the shit was, they fucks your house up. I'm telling you, they fucks your house up. They run my son. You know, and for me, it was bad when they came to get me, because my son wasn't home when they came to get me, but somebody that I was messing with, he was there. They threatened everything. Yes, my son, you know, a dude was dead I was messing with, and he didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell him, because I had already been locked up before, so I was trying to tell him, relax. They gonna take me, just relax. So I'm telling them motherfuckers, look, man, my fucking son and my granddaughter live here. Don't fuck my house up. Like, what the fuck is y'all looking for? Let me see a paper. Let me see your paper. What the fuck is y'all looking for? Man, these motherfuckers, they coming in talking about we looking for sawed-off. It was on paper. They done lied on me so much. I had sawed-off shotguns, bullets, and man, I looked at the paper. I said, man, fuck y'all. Y'all know what the fuck y'all came to get me for. Y'all came to get me for some motherfucking checks and credit cards. I ain't gonna sit up here and play with you motherfuckers. Take me and get the fuck out my motherfucking house. Don't do my shit like that, because my son and my granddaughter is not going to understand what the fuck is going on when they come back in here. So the dude that was in there, he was like, man, look, I ain't even had no clothes on. I ain't had no clothes on. I was mad as shit. I was like, these motherfuckers done ran up in my motherfucking house, man. We seen the big ass black trucks. They come in them big ass black fast trucks. I was living at 55th Street in the heart of Clayhurst. I sure was. So I get up in the morning. I look out the window. My son had already gone, take my granddaughter to the babysitter, and I was glad. I was glad because they threw the dude that was in my house. They grabbed him, threw him down on the ground, put handcuffs on him, and I'm like, man, this is fucking ludicrous. So I'm like, who the fuck y'all came to get, right? So they talking about, we got the warrant for you, extortion. So I'm like, man, let him go, man. You know what I'm saying? He in there, he's so goofy. He don't even know what the fuck going on. He's talking about, man, I seen cops before. I know how. And I'm looking at him like, man, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't even let them know you know anything, because you don't know shit. And he didn't. He didn't know a motherfucking thing I was doing, because that's how I get down. So he in there talking about, man, I seen cops. I know how y'all do when y'all running people's houses shit, right? So I'm telling him, shut the fuck up. So I told the white crocker nigga, he come, you know, they come with that brown vest on. He got his shades. He pulled his shades. I said, man, what the fuck do y'all want? So he was like, extortion, we got a warrant for you. I said, okay, cool, take me. I said, what do your warrant say, man? Don't ransack my motherfucking house. My son and my granddaughter gotta stay here. He gotta be here with them. They not gonna understand what the fuck is going on, man. I'm asking y'all, don't do that shit. It's not necessary. What the fuck do y'all want? So he was like, where they got on here sawed-off shotguns and bullets and shit, so we gonna have to. I said, man, you know, mother, I got a fucking baby granddaughter here. My son fucking 16 years old. What the fuck am I have a sawed-off? Man, come on with that bullshit. So he's talking about, where certain places we gonna have to look. So I said, look where you need to look. I'm walking with the motherfucker. So the dude, he was like, man, let her put on. I'm telling you, I had on a fucking, I had my nightgown negligee on. I was mad as fuck. I was mad as shit. I said, man, so he was like, man, hold up. Y'all ain't gotta be walking her around like that. Let her put some clothes on. So he was like, this motherfucker gave me my son pants. I said, what the fuck, these people tell me this shit? So I was like, them is not my pants. I'm not taking my son jeans. You gonna unhandcuff me and I'm gonna put me some clothes on. You taking me out of here, I'm gonna put me some clothes on. So then they had a bra come, and them bitches, them bras that come, they always want to be smart and shit. I hate that shit. How the woman more gangster than her, man? Exactly. That shit was funny as shit. I was mad as shit at his ass. I was so mad. You so right about that. I was mad as shit. And trust me, when I told that nigga, after I got locked up, I told that nigga, move the fuck. I told my son, help that nigga move his shit out my house and tell that nigga get the fuck on about his business. I know how to do it. I'm gonna do this time. I ain't fucking with this nigga here, and they talking about the motherfucker. That shit was funny. It was funny when he said it, but I was mad because I was like, what the fuck is you talking about? So the bra, she coming in. Them bitches that be coming, they be trying a lot of little fucked up ass shit, trying to talk smart. So I say, look here, bitch, I ain't got time for you to be talking all that motherfucking shit. Just let me put my motherfucking shit on. I'm ready to go. So I told him, I said, when they unhandcuff you, call Brian, the lawyer. I said, call Brian and tell Brian they got me. So he was like, all right. So he asked them, he said, am I under arrest? And they was like, nah, you ain't under arrest. Hey, hold on, y'all. Tell him I'm right here. I'm talking on live. I'm coming in there. He said, tell him. So they told him he wasn't under arrest. So they unhandcuffed him and told him to sit on the couch. And they was like, extortion, we trying to get what we need to get. So I said, I'm just asking y'all, don't fuck my house up. You know what I'm saying? I still got my furniture from all them years because my son kept my shit. My shit is not, it's a unique type furniture. I'm gonna just say that. So he said, I told him, I said, you know, my son gotta be here. I said, I'm just asking y'all. I know what y'all came for. You know what I'm saying? I see what's on the paper. Don't fuck my house up. If you go certain places and you find what you need, just find what y'all supposed to came for. Because I'm not telling on my motherfucking self. Because they might, if I tell them with a directly go get the shit, they might overlook that and not pick that shit up, and they ain't got what they need. So I told him. So he was like, all right. So they went, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, he had his own closet to do, so they didn't go in his closet. But they went in my closet. Wasn't nothing in my closet. They really didn't find a motherfucking thing that they came for. No enough. So while they looking, the dude come down the stairs, so I'm looking at him. I'm like, okay, so you ain't find nothing. You ain't find nothing that's on the paperwork. You ain't find no. So he was like, can we go in your son? I said no. There's nothing in my son's room. You have no, the paper says strictly for me. So what I'm telling y'all is, go strictly in my shit. Don't go in my son's shit. But see, literally, they was just being cool with me for whatever reason. Because literally, I've been through it. When they came for my uncle, they fucked our house up. Like, I was living in a house. I was in the house this time. But when they came to get me, my house was just 2 floors. I had an upstairs and downstairs. When they came to get my uncle, when I was living in my old house, it was my basement. Man, I don't know what the fuck they said my uncle had. Man, them motherfuckers went through the fireplace. They tore my fuck. And I said, and my son was a baby. You know, my son was a kid like then, back then. So my son was with me. I put my hand over my son's face that time because I didn't want my son to see how they was running through the shit. But when they came to get my uncle, they fucked my house up. But when they came to get me, my house was so little, all you had to do was look for what and you didn't see it. So I said, no, I'm not authorizing you to go in my son's room. So he said, well, you know what? For real. They went, what they did, they went in my pocketbook. When they went in my pocketbook, I had 3 IDs in there, I had 4 credit cards, and I had 2 books of checks. So that right there alone was enough. And I knew that. So when he said, well, you know, we going through your pocketbook. So when he said my pocketbook, I just sat there and I looked at the dude and I said, get on the phone and start calling Brian. I said, and while you get on the phone, I told him, the bitch was standing, she told me something, he can't video us. I said, bitch, you got me fucked up. Shut the fuck up. I said, turn your motherfucking video on your phone and let Brian know how they walking in the motherfucking house. So he did. So when they got that shit out my purse, that was it. That was because that's, for real, that's all the fuck they came for. So they take me out. They got, man, they can't. The bras that live across the street from them, they was like, bitch, we thought you killed somebody. Man, they was all up on, and that's how they come. When they come to get you, they came at 4:30 a.m. in the motherfucking morning. Early wee of the morning. When they come to get you, man, they don't bring just one of them big ass black trucks. Man, it was 4 of them big ass black trucks and a motherfucking Fed's car. The Fed's car is the black car. Man, I said, y'all did all this for me? Like, for real? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Knowing that I think I was going to be on the news or in the fucking newspaper. So, all that shit was for that. Trucks on, if anybody go down 55th Street, Northeast in Clay Terrace, the street is a one-way street. A one-way street. Man, they had the street blocked off. Them big ass, they had one big ass truck in the middle of the street. One big ass truck on the side, on the curb by my house. Another big ass truck on the other side by the other people. Man, when they brought me out in them motherfucking handcuffs, people was looking like, God damn, they did all that for her. I looked at them motherfucking crackers. I said, y'all can't be fucking, so y'all be doing too much. This is too much. So in my head, because I'm a motherfucking criminal, I'm a felon. Now I'm a felon. I wasn't a felon until they got me. But I had been getting locked up so much, getting locked up and getting out. In my head, I'm saying to myself, this shit is another piece of cake. I'll be out in 3 days. 3 days led to 9.5 motherfucking years. I said, wow. So when they say, when the feds get you, it's over. It's the motherfucking truth. I don't give a fuck if they had a broom. If you hit a motherfucker with a broomstick and they want you for something, them motherfuckers gonna hold you long enough to see if they can get anything on. The feds is motherfucking terrible. They fucking terrible. So while they got me in the van, one of them, he was like, where's your crew at? Man, I bust the fuck out laughing. I said, my crew? What the fuck is you talking about? He said, there's no way only you could have did all they said you did. I said, well, when you find a crew, you let me know. Other than that, who the fuck you got handcuffed back here? Just me, right? Okay, then shut the fuck up. And Herman, give me where the fuck y'all need to get me. Process me, because in my head, y'all, I'm thinking, I'm getting ready to go home. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Shh. I ain't never been to a feds bullpen, but that motherfucker was very cold, very lonely, and it had no toilet, no nothing. I was in that bitch like, and y'all take all the people money to do this to us? This is crazy. Only thing they didn't do to me was interrogate me, because guess what? It was nothing to interrogate me for. And what I mean by interrogate, they take you in a room and they question you about other people. There was nothing to question me about, nobody to question me about, no crimes to question me about, because I ain't have a motherfucking thing but only me. And that's all the fuck they had. They didn't want me for nobody else shit or nothing. So I wasn't questioned, I wasn't interrogated. They took me downtown, motherfucking the district court building downtown, took me in front of the judge said no bond. They took me, then they sent me to Virginia. I was like, what am I going to Virginia for? They was like, your charge is really from Virginia because you crossed over lines when I went to Manassas writing checks and credit cards. But for me, I had no idea. I didn't know Manassas was fucking feds ground. I said, kiss my ass. I knew I was doomed by then. I said, it's nothing I can do. Look at this. Have a nice day. This nigga playing games, y'all. I'ma see y'all later. I'ma get this motherfucker off my shit. This shit London Save, he's playing games. I'ma see y'all later.